you all that maybe know the stuff I make are probably thinking like, whoa, what is this little video here? Well, in collaboration with the local theater company, that is Flashback Theater Company here in quaint little Somerset, Kentucky, they have invited me in to come see their latest production, Getting and Spending, being performed in their HQ here in little downtown Somerset. So I'm going to check that out as what will be sparking my new little mini-series, The Theater Experience. That might be a working title there. But anyway, I'm not just alone on this endeavor. I'm bringing out my little wife, my little partner in crime here, Miss Haley Parker.
Hi guys.
You know what the show we're watching is about? You know the name of it? We even saw a little poster for SB Taco right before we ate this, so it's like a full circle thing. Really, the only thing even I know about this is that it involves like money embezzling. So yeah. And look, there's another poster for Getting Spending, so it's like the universe is leading us away. I mean, to it, not away. We're gonna see it. Oh, and that show the college is doing that I work at, so also see that. And since we just had oodles of time to kill beforehand, we swung by the Maker's Mill in Old Downtown where we grabbed some pretty sweet, decadent gelato. And then finally, we swung down to Old Flashback where the show had began. So, after show thoughts. To further expand on what I initially was expecting with this, the plot, without giving spoilers, because I can't spoil it because then you wouldn't have a reason to go see this very pleasant and enjoyable show. Long story short, it's like following the legal ramifications of Robin Hood. And he's a lady. First, I want to discuss the set. This show was done in Flashback's newest little space. And this was mine and Haley's first time ever seeing a show in this space. I would note that it's a very intimate space. Foolish old Eli over here reserved front seat, so we were really into it. The spotlights were beaming down on us. We were sweating like hogs, which they don't sweat. On the one hand, it really helps with the sense of immersion. Like you're right there, the characters and the setting is right in front of you. I think they really utilized the space, and just getting to watch the show in the downtown setting was really neat. For instance, part of the setting of the show takes place in a monastery, and so downtown has this clock in the square. And it goes off every hour, of course, so it really added to the immersion and just the background of what was going on downtown. Really added it. Now, as for the acting, I gotta say, they really did a great job compiling a very splendid cast. They did more than just pass the assignment. They excelled, and I just really gotta give extra praise here. Our main duo, Billy Christopher Maupin and Bailey Patterson, chef's kiss all the way. Knocked it out of the park. There were some scenes, especially at the end, I could feel like I was about to spew out tears, if that figurative speech made any sense. Now, as for the story itself, this really covered a lot of bases. There was so much, it was covering so much it had to tell, and a lot of it really hits the head on the nail. Some of it may have you thinking, but that doesn't mean much coming from me because, I'm ignorant. It covers a lot of heavy topics such as religion, especially with Christianity, and law. It does a deep, thorough dive on between what's right and wrong, both logistically, lawfully, and morally. And of course, a bit of stocks, which doesn't take a lot of the focus, but for all the stock bros out there, I'm sure they can comprehend a thing or two about it. It all gets the point across by tackling the moral conundrum of, do the ends justify the means? Whether it's cheating the system, stealing, or even manipulating those close to you. And even then, it battles the morality behind doing good, whether it's important to be recognized for doing good. So, not only does the message, it's timeless of, just doing good and wrong, but it is so prevalent to do this show now with all the things that are going on, both with politics and the economy. And watching this kind of pulls your head out of the sand, which I am, very much guilty of, being an ignorant fellow myself. So I highly recommend just seeing this show, whether it be at Flashback or just anywhere, because it does have an important message, and like that even got through to me and Haley. Them putting on this production just further proves that Flashback is selecting very important and crucial productions that have a very important message that needs to be reached out. Like, I think I need to see this because there's a lot of stuff that resonated with me, both in my faith and just my stance and views on just what's going on in the climate of today. That's my deep 2 cents. The gelato was good, as was the play, and I support your local theater. Check this show out. If not, check out a future show. And just support Flashback and just your local theater in general, whether it's going to see a show, being a sponsor, being a donor, and let me know how you feel and think about this new series, I guess, I'm taking on now. It was very honoring, to be reached out by Flashback to begin with to give my 2 cents via video on just this show alone, and I hope I get to cover it in more shows to come because I need to just get more involved with my local theater as well. And who knows, this sometimes gets my little brain neurons churning, so it's good for me, it's good for you, good for everybody. Eat gelato.